Hi, Fioi PAVI here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to listen to two award-winning pedal made in UK by Flattley guitar pedals. The DG Fuzz. Look at the aesthetics. It's fucking cool. It's a fuzz inspired by the David Gilmour sound, but trust me, there's much more. And the Revolution overdrive, a TS9 based overdrive with 3 different voicings. Let's take a listen to it. Let's start with a clean channel. Hyper clean. You are hearing the delay from the HX stomp and a little bit of room reverb from Reaper. Let's start with a low gain setting. Take the bend. As you noticed, I didn't engage the pedal. I started with the pedal engaged. This was the clean sound. It's the pedal engage with the volume on my guitar down and a little bit the tone. Which for me is a win. Is okay for me. I really want my fuzzes to be able to do it. And this, technically, it indicates that this is a fuzz phase based kind of fuzz. I didn't read the specs. I don't give a fuck about the specs. What I give a fuck is that it's fucking good sounding. But if it's based around the David Gilmour sound, that indicates 2 things. It must be, or it needs to be, a blend between a fuzz phase, so a 2 transistor kind of fuzz, and a big muff, because Gilmour is famous for using big muff, so a 4 transistor kind of fuzz. And I think he made a really good job by figuring out how to shape the tone stack, the tone knob, because at the moment it's dark and it has this violin kind of quality, which is characteristic of a fuzz phase, and also the cleanup thing. It's amazing. But then when I flick the tone knob, and I turn the tone knob towards a brighter sound, it has that mosquito kind of high end, which is characteristic of a big muff. Tone. And it does remind of that comfortably numb kind of sound, maybe even more or less tone. This guitar is bright as fuck, but how it goes. great memory, but the sound is there. You have the more vintage kind of softer, low gainish phases. I love this arch top and this. Almost stonerish in a way, but then if you turn up the tone control, you have a shoegaze, grungy type of machine. Okay, enough talking. Now you will hear a bunch of samples with two different guitars. My Georgie for the humbucker sound, and a more traditional one, this Fernandez with a set of Fender pickups. So this is a clone of a Fender from the 90s. So we have more regular kind of sound. This one, though, is a Fenderish type of guitar by the shape. Is a Hondo from Japan, but it doesn't sound like a Strat at all. It has a stacked single coil pickup, and also the Japanese in the 70s. I think we're taking a bunch of acid while building this guitar. Okay? Listen to the Revolution overdrive. First setting will be the boost setting because it's a TS9 kind of overdrive, and it is even one of the few settings that I use with overdrive. To be honest, I don't use overdrive that much. This is an emulation of a Rock Reverb by Orange on my HX Tom. Pretty crunchy, high gainish kind of tone, at least for me. What I use the boost for is to have a little bit more definition and attack, especially when I'm chugging, like this. just to have a little bit more. The pickups are microphonic as fuck, and also to have a little bit more gain on my leads. This makes me play this kind of shit way. Sorry for my English. This make playing this kind of shit a lot easier because it gives me more saturation. That mid bump that I really enjoy in a lead. I'm not enjoying it so much on chunks, to be honest, except when I go low. This is a double octave drop A. I really enjoyed it here, but when I'm drop D, which is my standard tuning, I don't enjoy it. I don't like the low mid bump here. I prefer it on a lower kind of tuning. Now you will hear example with other two guitar, again the Junji and the Fernandez. I was jamming and testing these pedals, so I figured out why not flicking the camera. For the last thing before we go, I wanna make you hear the pedal in another way. I really like to use overdrive when I use them as boost, but also I like to completely blast the drive and use it as my second channel. Okay, starting from a clean and the pedal basically with everything on full. This fuzzy vibe that I really like, and also with this setting you can really hear the difference in the clipping mode. I like sounds that are a little bit nuts, collapsing, ugly. This is cool even for that kind of flavor. Now let's switch back to the other sample. versatile and reacts according to the guitar. Okay, you can use it as a second channel, as a boost, as something in the middle. Use it however the fuck you want. Same thing for the fuzz. You can use it to play your David Gilmour kind of tones, but also as if you are like me into shoegaze, grunge, you have a pretty interesting and different sounding big muff type of pedal at your disposal. My name is Pavi. I'm a guitar player, singer, and songwriter from Italy. These were Flattley custom pedal from UK. Thanks, man, for sending the pedal. By the way, this is not a sponsored video. He sent me the pedal to test because we met at the SHG in Milan this November. He's a cool guy. The pedals are great, and they both have a guitar and a bass version because he does guitar and bass pedal too. And because of that, I used the DG Fuzz on bass in a pretty weird way, okay? And this is the sample. Bye, guys. Thanks, man, for sending the pedal. Fucking cool. I like them. And also the aesthetic is fucking cool. The example.